Stage 1 of the trade: identifying opportunities and preparation. I'm super excited to have you along in this video series, and I really hope you find it helpful. If you do, the best thing you can do in return for me is to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and watch these videos right to the end. Let's take a more detailed look at stage 1 of the trade. The work in stage 1 of the trade can be divided into 3 different activities. The first activity is to identify the chart patterns. The second activity is to set up our entry level, our stop loss level, and our potential profit levels in a spreadsheet. And the third activity is to take a screenshot of the technical analysis that we did on the chart and put that into our spreadsheet as well. The first activity in stage 1 of the trade is the habit of continually scanning all of the altcoin charts and looking for the 1, 2, 3 patterns that may mark out a bottom formation that we look to buy into, or a 1, 2, 3 top formation that maybe we're looking to take profits from. With our trend following approach, we can often see our trading signal setting up for days in advance because we're looking for the 1, 2, 3 formation off the 12-hour bar EMA cross. In a later video, I'll talk about the 1, 2, 3 pattern on the 1-hour time frame and the 4-hour time frame, and I'll explain more detail about why we stick to the 12-hour time frame for our EMA cross. And before I go on to the next point, be sure to check in the description down below. There are related videos that'll fill in more details about this. As we're scanning through chart after chart, if we do find something that's matching the 3 criteria for our entry, which is the break of the downtrend line, the 1, 2, 3 formation, and the EMA crossover, then we get into our spreadsheet and we identify the exact level that we are going to be entering the trade. We identify the number 3 point in our chart pattern so that we can identify where our stop loss will be, and then we can look into the historical chart patterns to look for support and resistance, and that's generally where our target will be, though when we exit, we're actually looking for the 1, 2, 3 formation as we exit, and not just getting out because it hit our imaginary price target level. If you're serious about being successful in trading in the long term and have this to become a habit that changes your financial life, then you've got to track all of your trades and improve your own trading everywhere you can. Plus, you have to report your profits and pay taxes on it as well. And the tool I use that makes that easy is cointracking.co. If you're serious about being successful in cryptocurrency and trading in general over the long term, you need a tool like cointracking.co. The last stage of filling out our spreadsheet is to take a screenshot of the technical analysis that we did on that and include it in our data. The reason we want to include this is for review later so that we can find all of our personal trading errors, get very familiar with them, and start eliminating them because we'll know them in advance before we make them the next time. And finally, part of stage 1 of the trade is deciding how are you going to enter this market. Are you going to go for a market entry, or do you set up a limit order in the market and wait for the market to come up and tag you in? There is advantages to either one of them, either in fees that you're doing the maker or taker fee, or in the ability to get into a market quickly and not let it run away from you. After a short while of cataloging all of your trading mistakes, you can start to recognize them. You can start to categorize the trading mistakes that you make. Being clear about them is the first way to be aware so that you don't make those mistakes again. If you cannot pinpoint exactly where your trading errors are, then you can't correct them and you can't stop yourself from losing money in the future. And I got to issue a warning here. If you skip this 10 minutes of doing this work of stage 1 of the trade, you're sure to fail. You won't need stage 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the trade if you don't do stage 1 correctly. It's a lot of work, it is. And this is where our data services come in. We give away the trading system for free, we show you how it works so that you'll believe in it, and we have a data service that takes care of a lot of this work for you and just presents you with the information with almost all of stage 1 of the trade completed for you.
And before I invite you to check out our data services and what they might do for your trading, let's start off with some results. Here over on the IntroToCryptos.ca/alerts page, we have a live pull from our spreadsheet. All of the coins that are holding above 31% profit right now will pull up into this page. This way, you can open up the screenshot yourself and take a look at the 1, 2, 3 formation that we grabbed on these coins. And you can see for yourself the 1, 2, 3 as the BLZ came down and we caught it. It just blasted off. It's fantastic. Here's another one that pulled back. We got ready for it. This is our pattern. Here's another one that was going sideways and building up. We caught this one and it's turned into a really nice trade. If you'd like to check out our data services, you can join on our website. As a smart watcher, you can join the Pro Alerts, or you can just get the TradingView script separately. You can also join us over on Patreon